Hello, friend. Today we are literally not going to be held down by a 4-hour boss fight. Oh, backpack? Whose fucking backpack is this? Okay. By the way, guys, just remember. Remember, ladies and gentlemen, I don't know what the fuck I was gonna say. Actually, never fucking mind.
What's that?
So nice, I just dig shit up. That's crazy. There is a mission in this cave before we go up there.
Hang on. Those paladins I need to stomp are that away. Hey, we're still going after those paladins, right? Can't leave Zariel's bruisers roaming the coast. Good news.
After this, lady.
Defender of the people. A hero at heart.
Astarion, how is the rat diet going?
It may soon come to an end if you don't shut your mouth.
I've got a long road ahead.
I don't remember how I got in here last time, but let's kill a paladin.
Nothing for me to worry about.
Please, no more. Leave us in peace and we shall leave you in kind.
Cut the crap, Anders. I know what you are.
Don't let her hurt us. Please, we just want to go home.
There's something in the squint of his eye. You suspect he's lying.
Enough. Enough. I'll not play pretend anymore. Karlak, you're going home in pieces if needs must. And you'll soon learn what it means to ally yourself with the likes of this garbage.
Damn.
Avernus was never my home. It was my prison. I'm
Oh, sorry. My bad. Did not mean to do that. What was I trying to do? Hello, testing. Can you guys hear me? Okay, perf.
Let's go.
No choice but to keep going. More for me.
Way, bitch. All because I wanted to steal some gold?
Take two along.
This is my time. 2 steps at a time.
Hop, hop. Heading out.
Divine. Ooh.
Mundas
Kind of fucking rude, bro, that you would do that to me.
This is my time.
I wonder if this is worth the cost. Take Euro.
I need to hold on.
On my way.
Nothing important is ever easy. Take Euro.
The victor's path. Today you fall.
On my word. Close ranks.
Outmaneuver them.
Easy.
Fuck them. Fuck Zariel. I won't go back. I'm never going back.
And if any of Mummy's little friends want to pick up where the others left off, they'll find nothing but a pile of ash.
Thanks for the lurk.
That's right, she won't. She can't. She couldn't even lay a finger.
Okay, girl, leave her alone. She's just going the fuck off. I'm literally on fire. I'm literally on
I'll
fire.
never get used to the stench of death.
Find the keys, which are probably on one of their dead bodies. Hi, Kai. But I did not need to take that. Okay.
Cursed to put my hands on everything. Anything of use?
We just got Carla. Oh yeah. Weren't you off yesterday? Oh no, you said Wednesday, Thursday, so now you're off tomorrow. Dude, yesterday it took me 4 fucking hours to fight a boss in this game, dude. 4 hours stream, the whole stream. Also, we had some drama in chat the other day. Not in chat. Outside of chat. I didn't do anything. Smile. But I also did. Literally. When I tell you the story, you're gonna be like, no fucking way, bro. You're gonna be like, that's not real. Absolutely no fucking way. No, it happened off of stream. And I'm not supposed to talk about it, but I feel like don't tell me what to talk about, you know? So basically, remember the other day how we were, like, talking about my ex-best friend? And, like, everything that she's, like, done to me. And we were, like, talking about it. Like we always do. I'm not self-conscious. It's just... My friend told me I should just let it go and move on. But I just don't... It doesn't feel right. It doesn't sit well with me to not talk about things on my stream. It's not really anything personal. It's more so like the other... I'm gonna tell you. So, remember how we were talking about how I wanted to like move on, and like I went to this other person's chat and like I decided like it was time to move on. There was no place for me in that group anymore. And then Taizo came in and I was like telling Taizo like what happened because he didn't know idea what was happening, like who I was talking about. So I tell that whole story and everything's fine. A few days later, one of my friends like hits me up. How is this thing like fall? Look at this shit. What the fuck? A few days later, someone like hits me up. My friend, and he's like, what are you doing right now? It was like it was like noon. I was like, I'm about to go stream, like what's going on? Ooh. And he was like, I got some news for you, like it's like news. What the fuck? Like what kind of news? He was like, your ex-best friend like is messaging me, and I was like, and like I don't want to hear it. I don't care. Your ex-best friend for a reason. Like the situation left a bad taste in my mouth. You know how I feel about it. Like where's the key to this fucking door, by the way? And hold on, give me a second. I forgot, when I played this the first time, I didn't beat it, but I played this section. There was a key somewhere. So they're like, yeah, your like ex-best friend is like messaging me, and I was like, okay. What do you want me to do about it? And then he's telling me what she's saying, and he was like, yeah, so she basically watched her, she started by saying she watched her stream the other day. And then I was like, stop right there, because it's my stream. What do you mean? And I already knew it was gonna happen when he said, like, she watched your stream. And I was like, okay, well, I'm about to lose 3 HP. Let's
fast.
go.
I must heal. I'll feel that one later.
This is it? This is all it was? Oh, no. I think there's something down there. There's, like... So, basically, sorry, chat. I'm getting distracted. Hello, those of you joining us. My name is Anna. I'm an indie game developer and variety streamer. We're playing Baldur's Gate. It took me literally 4 hours to fight Nere yesterday. Like, literally four fucking hours. But we did it. And we tried two ways. Right, so she watched the stream and she was like, she told him, you need to tell Anna to move on and leave me alone. And I was just like, what? Like, what? What? So, basically, that's all he told me. He said she wrote him a really long paragraph, but he didn't tell me everything that she said, and he won't tell me everything she said, so I don't know what she said, but basically, he was like, I need you to just stop and, like, move on, and I was like, I didn't do anything, though. I was just talking to chat. Like, it's the same story. Like, you guys already know what happened. You guys were there for it. It's, like, not something I made up. And she blocked me. And she blocked me, so it was, like, weird. It was really weird. And she was just like, yeah, like, you need to, like, leave me alone. Like, you need to tell her to leave me alone. Like, I want nothing to do with her. And I was just like, what did I do? Like, I feel like I didn't do anything. So, I thought it was funny because she told me to move on. But she's watching my streams after she blocked me. So, like, I don't really know, like, what that was about. It was very weird. And then I guess, like, she told our other friend who modded in my channel, and you probably know who it is, that I've known for, like, 4 or 5 years. And she unfriended me, too, and, like, unfollowed me on Twitch and, like, everything. But it was fine, because I was contemplating doing that myself. But I was laughing because if you guys remember, at the end of that whole speech, right? Like, first of all, it was in the middle of the stream, so she had to, like, I didn't start the stream off like that, so she had to, like, watch it. Like, she had to scroll through it and watch the whole thing. So it was, like, weird because, like, at the end of that whole speech, I was like, listen, like, I think it's time to move on and close the chapter of the book. Like, and I was literally acknowledging, if you guys remember, that it's, like, time to move on. Like, I've outgrown that group. So it's, like, so funny that she, like, messaged him and told him, like, I need to move on and leave her alone. And he's like, she's, like, really upset that, like, you're talking bad about her. And I was like, I wasn't talking bad about her. I was saying the truth of what she did. Like, that's what she did. And, like, that's gonna take some, like, introspection of, like, looking in yourself and seeing, like, this is what I did. And, like, that's something, like, if the truth hurts. I've done things bad in the past as well that I've had to face, and then I kind of moved on. And you grow from it. And I was like, let's handle this right now. It's like, message her and tell her to call me right now. Like, on Discord, I will talk to her about it. And he was like, no. Like, you're gonna bring up the guy you're seeing. And I was like, no, I'm not. I'm not. Because it has nothing to do with him. And he's like, but she's gonna bring him up. Which makes me believe, like, that she said something to him. Like, about that. So, like, I don't know what's going on. But, like, apparently she's been, like, watching my streams and getting upset that I've been talking about her, and she's like, it's been years. But, like, if it's been years and it bothers you, like, why are you in my chat? Like, this is not a conversation that we should be having at all. You have zero place to come in and tell me not to tell you guys something when it affected me that deeply. Like, we weren't just sitting there talking shit, like, saying she's a terrible person, no one talked to her. It was like, we were talking about how we've grown as a person. Like, we were talking about how I hadn't said her by name either, but, like, we were talking about how I had grown as a person because of all these circumstances, and how, like, that was such a vital part of, like, who I was as a person, like, of how down bad I was, not down bad, that's not a word, of how, like, pushed down I was, and how I'd overcome that. And that's what we were talking about. And we were talking about moving on and ending a chapter of our life. Like, we weren't talking about anything, like, weird or malicious. So I just thought it was, like, kind of funny. And my friend was like, leave it alone, just don't talk about her anymore. And I was like, I'll do it for you, but like at the same time, like she kind of put herself back into the narrative, like, because I was talking about ending it. So like,
Felt
I don't
good
know.
letting off a little steam after facing
I'm
off with
glad
those
I
ignots.
don't
Granted,
have
the
to
fire
interact with
lasted a
any of
little
them
longer
anymore.
than
Like
it
I
should.
won't see any of her like in my friends' chats or anything, because all of the people who we had connected still unfriended me. Because apparently I'm a terrible human being or something. So like, it's fine, it's over with, it's done for. So I'm like, that brings me a lot of relief, knowing that like I won't have to look over my shoulder or kind of feel like left out in a situation anymore. I feel like I'm like this super villain. Just like I didn't do anything, and it's still like sits poorly with me that like I am seen as this villain. And I know I'm pretty open on stream, and I tell you guys basically everything. I mean, I'm pretty transparent to a fault, and I know it's like not the best thing all the time, but I don't lie to you guys, right? Like, I just tell you what it is, like what's happening and what the truth is. So, but I feel like this is my corner of the internet, and I should be able to be transparent. But you know, I don't know. Oh my god, why does this taste funny? Oh, it's bacon. I was like, this is not a walnut. Yeah, that was wild. So yeah, that's what happened. I mean, I don't know if she still watches my streams or not, or if she's watching it. But like, I don't really give a fuck. Like, it's not really her stream. They look the same. It's not really her place to tell me like what to talk about on my own corner of the internet. So like, GG. I won't slander her, but if I'm telling what happened and that's what happened and that's the truth, then like, that's like saying Kai went outside and kicked the dog. I just saw it. Can you not tell everyone that Kai kicked the dog? But Kai went and kicked the dog. Like, that's not my fault. Kai went and kicked the fucking dog. Now everyone's gonna think Kai's a bad person because she kicked the dog. She fucking kicked the dog. She's a bad person. Like, I'm not slandering. I'm just saying, like, what happened. Not that Kai would ever kick a dog, right, Kai? Never, never. I need to, like, get my numbers back up. Alright, anyway, let's keep playing this game. That's it, I just wanted to catch you up since you've been absent when the drama happens. I like the look of it.
Careful, soldier. If I burn any hotter, I might explode. Hear that?
It was just a
Infernal
whole
engine
wild
for
thing.
a heart. Lets me burn as hot as the hells. Seems to be running in overdrive since I left Avernus. Won't be seeing my mechanic anytime soon, so I'll just make the most of the extra heat. Just don't get too
Good
close
riddance
till I've found a way to calm it down.
to people who hate me. Like, if you hate me, you hate me. I don't know what to tell you. Like, that's life, I guess.
Well now, maybe I could make his acquaintance. A Titan screw or two might let me keep a little calmer. Maybe even manage a pat or bump without burning someone to death. It's been a long time. Let's go find your friend before I blow a gasket. Lead on.
Nice. Okay, let's play now. Good vibes only. Need all of you to follow me. Like, are none of them following me? Like, none of them?
Someone there?
Let's go, motherfucker.
Let's march!
Like, you don't want to join us? We gotta...
All's well that ends not as bad as it could have.
Are they... Like, Carla, come follow me. or I'm fucking dead.
What can I do you for? First things first, I need to get this engine tuned up. Thing's powerful, but it's been feeling volatile ever since I left the Hells. Can't be too hard to find an infernal mechanic round here, right?
I guess not. How'd you end up with the
year,
contraption in your heart?
Nere. The place? A sleepy little town called Baldur's Gate. Our hero, Karlak, a knock-knee delinquent from the outer city with everything to give and nothing to lose. I was a kid looking for a way to fill my days and make some cash when I fell into the wrong crowd. Worked for a guy I respected. A lot. Turns out the feeling wasn't mutual.
The feeling's never mutual.
Through the jigs and the reels, he made a deal with Zariel behind my back. You know Zariel, right? Archdevil of Avernus. She put this thing in my chest and set me to work. Well, to war. I learned quick how to stay alive. And the engine served me when it came to killing devils. 10 years of that. The stories I could tell.
Yikers.
Guy named Gortash. Politician. Inventor.
We'll
One of
fucking
these
murder him.
wheeler-dealer
We'll
types
kill him.
who seems to
We'll
have
kill
a
him.
finger in every pie. I
I'm
guess I
excited
was
to have
naive
Karlak on
to
the
think
team now because
everything he
she's
got
a
up to
literal
was above
fucking
board.
beast on the battlefield.
What did I know?
She hits
I saw
hard.
a job. A good job. With people I liked. Doing work I was good at. Sometimes I'm jealous of that girl. Ugh, to feel so invincible again.
We'll kill him, don't worry.
Depends on the type. Ice devils hate an inferno, but that's an easy one. Orthons love projectiles. What they don't love is getting their bombs lobbed right back in their faces. Demons, on the other hand, every demon is absolutely singular. You can't ever think you've got them typed out. Sharp instincts, sharp weapons, and a knack for improvisation. That's the only way to survive them. Anyway, what were we talking about?
I like her.
Gives me energy. Power. But you've seen it in action. Very hard to control. If I'm excited at all, angry, nervous, delighted, enticed, I burn
Enticed.
hot. Hot enough to burn anyone who gets close.
That's wild.
I try not to think about it. I still think about it constantly, but, you know, I try. One of these days, I'll sort the whole infernal affair out, get myself cooled off, and start making up for lost time. But not today.
Heads up, was that like a sexual thing? Was it like a sex thing?
Hey, funny you should ask. I was just thinking about what would have become of us without that Nautiloid. I mean, I know where I'd be. Trapped in Avernus still, with the Blade of Frontiers on my tail. But what about you? Lucky you. Well, we may as well make some good memories mixed in with the body horror, huh?
Yeah. Let's go, nerds. Is she gonna come? Like... Why won't you follow? Let's go. Let's go talk to Damon and see if we can get her heart fixed. None of them are with me? These fuckers are not following me. They... Like, oh, what do I gotta do, guys? Like... Hey, guys. There they are. Now they're following me. Gosh. I sell some stuff. Guys, I've been watching this documentary on Discovery Plus about Dan Schneider and how he was like a child rapist, bro. Crazy, like a child predator. I don't know if he actually raped any of them, but he definitely was doing some weird shit. And apparently he hated women. Fucking crazy.
Look questi tipi packet.
In umbram cretus sanguine eiuratus.
Well, at least the sun is nice.
I could like actually sell my shit, but I'm walking so slowly. All good.
This is ridiculous.
How long until Roland shows off his thunder wave?
I'm fucking Damon. Hey, Damon.
Damn druids.
How many people are dumb enough to ask?
Thought I sensed an infernal around here. But you aren't from Elturel.
What's your story?
I spent a good bit of time in the Hells. Enlisted against my will by the Archdevil Zariel. Same as you, I suppose, if you're from Elturel. The devils were delighted when your city was swallowed up. I thought they had you for keeps. Glad you got out.
I got lucky. It looks like you did too. And you brought some infernal
I've been
machinery
sniffing
with
the
you.
air.
A little gift from Zariel. Keeps me burning hot.
Very hot by the smell of it. Might be burning out a piston ring or leaking oil. Mind if I take a listen?
Be my guest. But don't get too close or your eyes will melt shut.
Phew! You really are burning up. Whoever put that engine together tried to house metallogized Demono valves inside a Ragnak's alloy casement. Very risky. I might be able to help, but I'd need infernal iron. And a prayer that my hammer will survive the work. That thing isn't meant to operate outside of Ernest. I'm not sure how much longer it'll keep running the way it's
Nice,
going.
she's dying.
Will you be able to turn down the temperature a little? Worried I'm gonna go in for a handshake and singe someone's arm off one of these days.
I'd worry about surviving the night first. But help one, help both. If we can cool you off, it'll stabilize your engine and allow you to touch whomever you please.
Hey, soldier. I think we picked up some of that infernal iron already. What say you? Should I give it to him?
Yes.
Please let this work.
The weight of it.
How'd I get infernal
that
iron?
blaze of
Oh, I think
chaos.
down in the Underdark.
Can't imagine this where my heart should be. Must be quite the experience. Give me just a moment. And I think...
We've gotta do like surgery on her or something.
There. You'll have to install it, I'm afraid. I don't think there are thick enough gloves in all the realms to protect from that kind of heat.
That feels... good. I'm still burning hot as hell's hole, but I feel less... changeable. Cheers, mate.
Pleasure.
Cheers, mate.
And as for the heat, I haven't got any solutions now, but I'm not giving up. Could be if the combustion chamber had its own insulation, or if we had some kind of enchanted coolant. Find me again in Baldur's Gate. If I'm worth my salt, I'll have figured something out by then. Take care, Karlak. And hopefully the next time I see you, I'll have something promising to report. Pocket any infernal iron you find along the way.
That's so fucking wild that I already had the infernal iron.
I miss my forge.
Damon's upgrade didn't cool me down, but it did juice me up. I don't think I've ever felt more
Her face?
powerful.
My character's face is like...
Sooner rather than later would be good. I feel like I'm burning serious fuel. Oh, fuck yes. Speaking of, I could eat a giant...
Almost time for dinner. Can I sell you some stuff, Roasty Ding?
Looking for steel? I have, well, something close.
Okay. Nice, I knew I was gonna need that for something. I don't let him absorb that. I could just do it like this.
Hold on to it for now. I haven't quite worked out a schematic for a new, but it's my top priority. Believe me. Anything to take my mind off, well...
Okay. GG, Damon. Alright, so now we did that.
Where is that everything? I think that's everything.
Before I return to Zevla, I'd like to get Halson.
Don't be
Feels like
grumpy,
we're all
Roland.
waiting to die.
We'll get to the city soon. I am not grumpy. Scowl on your face will frighten a troll. We're exposed now. You're an idiot.
I'm going to get over here.
I'll talk to the guards.
For the goblin camp.
I speak their language.
My love, you were a caravan escort for 3 days.
As much love as I hold for Baldur's Gate, these frontiers delight me as much as any bustling street.
You can't be serious. This is a howling wasteland. I haven't even had a bath since the abduction. I must reek of illithid slime.
Sure, but think of the stories you'll be able to tell.
That's curious.
I have to save Zola. And also Halson.
Who took in Key 3? It weren't for sale!
Halson is here somewhere, but I don't know where.
Oi! Leave it, or it'll be wrecked for the game! Who wants another drink? None of you want to join the chase? 2 chicken for the chicken. Ain't good for much, but they make tasty beer. Taste even better when you nick it out of there.
Well now, you look like a toughen. And you're gonna need it, mate. This is chicken chasing.
Chicken chaser.
Only the greatest game since eggs sprouted legs, mate. You just gotta chase the chicken round the course and through the posts. But that ain't all. Gotta do it quick and alone. Sound easy? It ain't. Better contenders than you have been breasted by the bird. Fun? Show a bit. Besides, we gotta agree stakes before we begin, don't we? We're starting a new game! Move your eyes!
Don't hurt the little fucker! Chase it through the post!
What you waiting? Chase that chicken! Chase that chicken! It's small but quick on its claws.
Benny! You! Help! Help! Tired. Frightened. Again to the featherless ones. But not again. Benny! You! Help! Help! Free? Free!
Oh no way, did I fucking...
That's the game done.
Escape! Escape!
How do I get the chicken free?
That's the game done. Come here. Well, looky here. Pardon? You're what? Ain't no winnings, 'cause only a goblin can win chicken chase. Says
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority.
Damn. Damn. Wow, I fucking... Wow.
rules are rules. Well, if it ain't our fledgling chicken chaser.
How do I free the chicken?
Ready to get a game going. Just need a contender, you cluster cowards.
Escape!
You hungry?
Bloody arm is killing me.
What's holding up the gap?
Thrashed his arm with me bare hands. Weaker than pixies, humans.
Oh, you got him good.
And who are you? Another pest? Elves. Think you rule the world. Ah!
As the symbol glows, power courses through you. Authority. A shadow swims across your vision, and a familiar voice tells you to be calm. You are loved.
Forgive me. I had... Shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great. Then this other guy twirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just stops bleeding. Just stands back up.
Where's my team?
When you nick it out of their cold, dead eye.
I ain't drunk enough yet.
Ready to get a game going.
Could have killed him. Easy. But I didn't want to.
I ain't paid to talk.
Then he turns. Must have read my mind, you know. And he raises his arms. Magic again. So I grab his hand and crush it. Crank. No more.
Need something?
No.
He lifts up this mace.
Not for communal uses.
So, I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great. Then this other guy swells his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just stops bleeding. Just stands back up.
This is making my head hurt.
Twins ain't good for much, but they make tasty beer.
Tastes even better when you nick it out of their cold, dead eye.
Okay.
Oi! Ain't no party in here. We're doing the Absolute's work. State your business. Now.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Easy.
Right. Well. You're gonna have to be a bit more specific though, mate. Absolute's got a few favourites around here. You here to see Priestess Gut, Boss Ragslin, or the Drow? Audience is right. She's in telling the war chiefs what's what.
Oh, come on now. They're just having a bit of fun. We got 'em now, eh? And once the whelp starts singing, we'll know who sent them.
I gotta go right.
Serve the Absolute, and you may be chosen.
I ain't never felt so strong. Pigeon I ever saw.
Don't go bothering my pigeon. He's mine. Pidge. Keep him safe. Listen to him coo. Till I gets hungry or some such. What's it to ya? Then catch one on your...
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Bro! I keep getting fucking rolled here. Come on, you just need 10. Thank you.
All right. Here's the key. Pigeon's all yours.
Give me the bird already.
Look at this. I'm quite saved. A joy to see a familiar face in such a precarious setting. I guarantee the story of your daring rescue of my person will live on for eons. I intend to do just that. A trusty invisibility potion goes a long way in a place like this. We mustn't tarry, but I'd hate for our friendship to end here. Please, won't you meet me once we've both slipped the goblin yoke? Why, by design, my friend. How better to learn the ways of a people than to live among them? I dare say the experiment has proven most fruitful, too. I'll be happy to share my findings once we've found somewhere safe to parley. Smashing! Soon, my friend. Soon we can share a flagon of something liquid and a tale of daring do. I'll slip away when the coast is clear. See you soon, my friend. I simply can't wait to pick your brain!
We saved one. But where the fuck is Halson, though? I always have really bad anxiety, bro. Like I don't know these days, man.
Nothing beats the taste of stolen beer. And I run up to the guy and think, try healing this. I ain't drunk enough yet. How many did you have?
I think I heard the absolute voice just now.
It's gonna be my next. What's the tip got to be said? Shit in Magica.
Stupid, dead bastard! Give him a good kicking! He deserves it! He killed my mum and dad! Made a bloody orphan of me!
This is no place for a child.
I ain't bothered about it. Better off without him. Stupid old geezers should have put up more of a
Jesus
fight.
Christ.
Don't mean we can't enjoy putting the boot into this prick a stick, though.
And now at my brother. Swallowed him all.
Right tool will do the trick.
What do you call a dress knickers?
Undergarments.
Oh, be a big old. Big old. That's. I'm talented.
This ugly bastard is the first human I ever killed.
Should take a trophy. Cut off his ear.
Excellent. So, I'm shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great. This other guy twirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just stops bleeding. Just stands back up. Yeah, they got some shit in magicka. So I start flipping there. 'Cause I ain't wasting up.
You kill him? Nah, he captured him, right?
Could have killed him. Easy. But I didn't want to. I figured I'd give him to the drow. Keep the episode.
Where the fuck is Halson?
Then he turns. Must have read my mind, you know. And he raises his arm. Shh. Excuse. Shooting arrows at this dwarf. It's great. Then this other guy twirls his fingers and some light comes out. And the dwarf just stops bleeding. Just stands back up. Yeah, they got some shit in magic.
Man, there's pissing.
All the great chasers are dead. Bloody cool.
Wait, we might be onto something.
Bloody starving. Here, help us out. Says here that goblinoids are obstreperous and malodorous. What's that? Bit confusing, cause it said. Still, only other stuff to read round here is the filth clan belonged to some bloke who showed up here asking questions. But said he's writing a book about the Absolute. Lads didn't like. Think they've locked him in the cells already. Well, I had a good chinwag with him, though. Interesting bloke. There were some troublemakers, but they're either dead or wishing they were. He's probably down in the pens, fattening up the wargs like all the rest. I ain't finished with it.
The mark glows, but you feel nothing in response. Your illithid power is beyond reach until you rest.
Oh wow, it worked. Easy.
Bloody hell. He ain't worth fight.
In the Goblin Camp prison. It was just there.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore. Shh. Let's hope.
Silence. You'll enter.
Shugan al Shukok, Otashokek doors! I command you, corpse. Speak. Reveal truth to the Absolute!
By Balderan's bones.
Nothing. Must be reading it wrong. Shugan al Shukok!
This is the big boss. Strike him down.
The hobgoblin turns to you, and the parasite squirms in your skull. You taste the ale on his tongue and the bile in his soul. The visions cloud your inner eye for a brief moment once again. You see the hobgoblin bowing before the armored elf you'd glimpsed before. The elf speaks of the hunt for a great weapon and the rewards that will go to whoever finds it. The hobgoblin's eyes gleam hungrily.
If it isn't another true soul.
He doesn't speak his next words, yet they still rattle your skull from within.
You ever talk to a dead squid? Now's your chance.
This Mind Flayer's build is smaller, its garb plainer, yet it too roamed the Nautiloid. It would have seen you.
Absolute says the dead squiddy had a weapon. I reckon the killer nabbed it and scooted off to the... We find who killed it.
You suddenly feel a strange anxiety take hold. Not your own, but that the artifact does not want to part from you. It does not want to fall into the Absolute's clutches. Your skull sizzles with Ragslin's displeasure.
I speak for the Absolute, and I say, you stay. I've got... And there's no true soul yet who turned their back on the Absolute.
You choke on black smoke as the hobgoblin bellows his incantation.
I command you, corpse. Speak and say sooth. Lucan ok al koldek shulkok hek.
The hideous corpse rises, tentacles writhing. Your heart seizes. Under questioning, the creature might recognize you as its killer.
Ragslin's mind resists your penetration.
Fuck, man.
He
I was a
speaks
9 out
his
of 10.
first question.
Talk to me, freak. Who killed you?
The creature responds, not in words, but memories. You see a clawed hand open a holding pod, devoid of flesh, only darkness.
Damn it! That tells me nothing!
The memory fades, and the corpse awaits the next question. Ragslin's thoughts roil, then still. Your words will be his. You navigate carefully. With Ragslin's voice, you ask,
What did the killer want?
Ragslin's mind is clouded by doubt, surprised by words he didn't expect. Again, visions flow through you. A swarm of Githyanki dragon riders, silver blades held high, control panels melting, flesh pods spilled open.
Gith on the hunt. They know something.
Suspicion floods Ragslin's mind. Your brain howls as you force a final query into his throat.
Why were the Gith chasing that ship?
You see dark tunnels lit by noxious pools of brine. The darkness spreads through the earth. The sky splits open and nautiloids pour out of a void that consumes the stars.
What in the...
The corpse collapses, silent once more.
No, no! I'm not done! Riddles, all of it, and nothing to no answers. That damned Trow was wrong. Like I said, I got plans for you. She's mounting an attack on that blasted grove. Tell her you'll join her. Say that again. 'Cause I know I didn't just hear you refute falling in line.
Whether the cult is after, do you think it's our artifact?
If that's the case, we've got more problems than just the worms in our heads.
Not our artifact.
Not everyone subscribes.
This calls for careful footwork.
It's abandoned. That way. But scouts said they had something moving around out there. Our prey is elsewhere. Listen. The absolute honor and slays our enemies.
Hi, Xenon. How are you, sir? It's a level up. Hello, hello. Guys, I've got like anxiety in my tummy right now. I don't know why. Why does this always happen? Nice, okay. What are you eating? Nice, I did it. Alright, it's staring at him. Oh. In your study, you have unearthed eldritch invocation fragments of forbidding knowledge and imbued with an inviting magical prowess. I got rid of darkness. It didn't seem to really help me. Okay. Okay, so do I go this way?
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
Duluth's looking out for me now.
This map is so fucking confusing, bro.
Bloody hell! What?
A scrying eye.
Leave me alone!
Let's not do anything suspicious while it's watching.
How many raiders do we have?
Plenty of lashers, loads of hunters, and a few pariahs to carry the powder keg.
Your scouting party has not returned, and half of the intruders escaped your guards.
Sorry, mistress. We mucked up.
Until their sanctuary is found, I will take something precious from you every hour that passes. A trinket, a tongue, a limb.
Ain't no use without my limbs. The lad'll make the prisoner squeal soon enough, I swear.
Silence now, creature, or I will silence you forever.
As she turns to you, her thoughts mingle with yours. A cold hand caressing your brain. The chamber melts away to reveal a dark, endless nowhere. In it, you see a vision. The drow listens as a pale-eyed young woman whispers in her ear. One of those the voice spoke of. One of the chosen. The vision fades away.
A true soul in such a grotesque form. The Absolute has a place in her heart even for Dathir. Her heart is more generous than mine. Join my hunt, fairy, and obey me. Interesting. What do you know of this druid? If you were sent here to hunt him, the druid makes his home in a nearby sanctuary where his followers worship a false god.
Nice.
I intend to find it and destroy
sleepy today.
There is a weapon the Absolute seeks. I'm sure those wretches have it hidden away there. We will find it amongst the dead and the ashes.
Her excitement is palpable. She lingers on thoughts of victory,
So you're not tired
of
anymore,
unbelievers'
Kazooie?
blood spilled, and of the weapon. She will seize it in the Absolute's name. She is seeking the grove you visited. Already you feel her mind closing around yours.
My patience wears thin, true soul. The hunt must begin. Destroying it will demonstrate our power. Soon, all fall. I would expect nothing less. Together. And when we destroy the trappings of this false god, the Absolute will reward us with such power. One, we captured a human who knows exactly. He's been resilient, but he'll talk. Tell me what you know. The Absolute will reward us with such power if we find this place.
I think you can have her on your team, but...
Fool! You have fallen for his lies. We will have to do this the hard way. Scour the area and hunt.
What are we waiting for? Spears are sharp. The lads are all riled up and ready.
You have already failed me once. And now you dare to question.
I didn't mean nothing by it, your ladyship. Honestly, I didn't.
How do I get Baldur's Gate 1 I played a little bit of. It's nothing like this, like at all. It's very, 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 very dated. Obvi. Knocked annoying the shit out of me.
Strong.
It's very dated. The graphics are like really bad, but I had fun like the 2 hours I played of it.
Watch your step down by the pins.
I'm just there. Why are you sneaking around? I'm good time.
See? It squealed! Hit it again!
Keep your hands steady, 3.
Stop them! Free me!
Again! Again! Make it squeal again.
We're juicing it up. The beast came in here with those robbers, killed Dink and Mince too. Boss is thinking of serving it to the wargs.
And it makes funny noises. We made it squeal. Look, you'll see. Give me that rock. I'll show ya.
Time for blood.
Oh wow. That's Halson, I'm pretty sure. I can't believe we're about to murder children, bro. Like, this is a child. Like, I'm pretty sure this is a child. Like, are we just killing the kids? Alright. Like, I guess we're killing kids. They didn't have to kill the kid. I don't think I had to kill the kid. That is so wild. I just murdered a child. Oh no, I think I have to. He's got the little red mark on him. Ooh. I killed 2 kids.
Ready for another round?
Bro, I'm having anxiety right now. Maybe it's the energy drink. What the fuck? This is like actually wild. Oh, Dad, I'm so good at this game. Oh, he opened the cage. He opened the cage. After yesterday's fight, basically all of them are gonna be so easy. Come on, you stupid little fucks. I think I might keep her, Will, me, and Gale on a team. I don't know if I really need Asteria. Oh.
Survival is all that matters.
This is my happy place.
We found him!
Pardon the viscera. One should cherish all of nature's bounty, but goblin guts are quite far down the list. Not only do you speak with a bear, but you free it too? A true friend of nature. Or perhaps a lunatic. Either way, I owe thanks. I am the druid Halsin. I am aware. I foolishly left it vulnerable to this rabble. That look in your eyes. I've seen it.
What the fuck are you doing, bro?
Oak Father preserve you, child.
Yeah, that's right.
You're
I'm
infected,
infected,
aren't you?
bitch.
The Mind Flayer's
Mind your
spawn.
business.
But something's different. You're a... How is this possible? That looks very alien. As alien as the Mind Flayers. It's no coincidence that you found me here, I'll wager. You're after a cure for this parasite.
Wow, he knows me
I've been
so
studying
well.
these parasites for a while now. Ever since I discovered these so-called true souls are infected with them. Someone is using very
So
powerful
in the
magic
original
to
Baldur's
modify
Gate,
these
Xenon, you could
tadpoles.
have like you
They're
could be
using them
companions with
to
basically everyone you
exert
meet.
control over the infected.
It's crazy.
I'm
There's
sorry
so
to
many
say,
people.
I can't undo that magic, which means I can't cure you. But that doesn't mean I can't help. I didn't find what I came here for, a way to remove the tadpoles. But I found the next best thing. I found out where they come from. That must be where these enchantments are placed on them. And it's where you'll find your cure. No, this is different. Altered. The magic used is beyond me. It's either not of this world or so ancient as to be lost to even nature's memory.
You could kind of have almost everyone you ran into, at least for me, like could be on your team. Like there was like so many people to choose from.
I overheard that the cultists are sending all of their captives to innocents go in. true souls come out. Given that if you want to find a cure, you must head there and discover how the tadpoles are being manipulated. I wish I could, but there's still... I've no right to ask more of you. But if you could help me, I'd be free to join your journey to Moonrise. I
Sure.
cannot allow these butchers to threaten my grove. The natural order must be protected.
Let's kill everyone.
My thanks. If you provide... Rare is the beast that survives decapitation. Help me eliminate the Drow Minthara, the Hobgoblin Draw Ragslin, and that perversion of a priestess, Gut. They are the ones holding these parasites together.
So
Remove
basically,
them,
Minthara, you
and
could
nature will
you could
cure
either have
itself.
him or Minthara.
Be warned. My presence could make things more difficult. I can only restrain my bear form so much. I won't be able to help but attack goblins. If I join you, we'll likely have to slaughter this entire place. You may want to use discretion when approaching the goblin leaders. May Sylvanas guide your hand.
He's like, yeah, we'll have to kill everyone. I mean... I guess it's fine, broski.
Do you think the dwarf is ready yet? I'm hungry.
Orders were to stand by here. No food? Follow my teachings. Follow Ragslin's orders. Obey the drow. Serve the absolute, and you may be chosen.
Nobody's gonna push us around anymore.
You sort of fight.
I might have fucked up.
Battle favors the fearless. Fleet of foot.
He's like, discretion might be advised. I'm like, anyway, let's just kill everyone in the open.
This is gonna feel good.
He's got 100 HP. Let's go, Tyler.
The blade will not bend.
My
No
turn.
way. What the fuck's that?
Forever dauntless.
At least the goblins are easy compared to the Dragar.
Tactical. I need to hold on.
Battle favors the fearless.
Still on my feet.
No way, bro.
No holding back.
So much for peace. These boots have seen everything. Cutting to the chase.
Oh, that's nice.
Forever dauntless. Fleet of foot.
Fuck yes. Count on me.
There's an illithid parasite in that corpse. You should take a look.
What a day.
making me sweat.
Best get going. Take two healing.
Karlach's all fire and fury. I pray to the tri-
Part 1 Druid Leader.
Time to get going.
Yes, here.
Another fight. Let's go.
Smell blood. Find a route.
I
Victor's
missed.
path. No time to waste.
Frontez-nous la
Can't even catch my breath.
No
Right,
way.
Karlak, it's go
Safe.
time.
Yeah, Karlak could be doing more than one hit is actually crazy.
Over here.
Blood comes easy these days. Breathe deep and move.
Watch this. Covered.
One left.
2 steps at a time.
Quickly.
Time to push my luck again. Can't slow down.
Another parasite. Collect it. It might be useful.
my desire. Closer, my sweet. I will wrap you and bind you and bite you and eat you. Delicious, I do not know. But cruel and sharp, yes. But
does not seem like my business. Oh, but I'm not in the right spot. Okay, well, I done fucked up.
Come on, can't stay idle.
Take you on.
No holding back.
Put him up.
Oh. Okay. Ants just jumped up here. Oh. Hello, sir.
No
I don't
holding
think I have to do anything. I think those spiders will. Please. Oh.
Be quick.
Sometimes the only way out is through.
Man's literally just lying on my lap right
Let's
now.
go. Got it.
Making my move.
Ah!
Never a dull moment.
Let's cook with fire, baby. Under their noses.
Coming through.
Dang, that would have knocked him right the fuck off the cliff, though. It would have been so funny.
Let's move.
Where do I go from here? What path lies before me?
Bye forever, pal.
Finding my way.
This way.
Wonder if the gods are watching me.
I'm heating up.
He's like, alright, that is enough love for today, please. Like, okay, my bad.
This will do nicely.
What now?
I got this.
Break them.
Still breathing, despite everything.
Gods, it's hot in here.
She's already ready. What?
Another step forward.
No time to waste.
And
I'm ready. Step quick.
There's a parasite in that corpse, brimming with potent magic.
What?
What a day. I could really use some shut-eye.
I have her armor now. Thanks, lady.
Defender of the people.
No one stopped me yet.
La, da, da, da.
No time to rest. Can't give up now.
Oh, I could go for a good meal.
Still alive, so that's progress.
Wanna dance?
Don't touch me.
No one back home will ever believe this.
I'm still encumbered, which is wild, because I just moved like a shit ton. Hello, sir. I killed everyone.
The ringleaders have to die. The very natural order of things is in danger.
You did it. You actually did. No, that's not right. Praise you, my friend. The Grove owes you a debt beyond measure.
Damn right they do.
Killing's never my first choice. But those three were too dangerous to leave alive. Let's get out of this pit. Return to the Grove. I can see to some matters there, and we can discuss what comes next amidst more bucolic surroundings than here.
Okay. Also, I guess I want to sleep in the camp as well, because... Let me pee first, I'll be right back, then we're gonna sleep in the camp. I think I want to have to get all my spells back, but two, I think there's like... gonna be some cutscenes. Be right back. Look what this fucker did, guys. Look. He's on my chair, always. No, buddy. You're slick. It's my turn to game. When I came home, he was like on my chair sleeping already anyway. I'm ice cold. Baby. Okay. So, let me just... Oh, I kind of was in the mood to play Apex today, but I like texted my friend and he was like, yeah, like the servers are like absolutely fucked still. So, that being said, like we're stuck here in Baldur's Gate for a little bit longer. Probably a bad thing, man. And then I'm gonna turn the game off at like, then I'm gonna go to the camp, do that, and then turn stream off, and then I'm gonna go lay down and probably play some Final Fantasy in bed or something. As fun as this has been, I am over it. Lots of people to talk to. Let's talk to, Lola.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you so much. I was just settling in and reviewing my latest findings. Mind flayers, cultists, and, of course, your esteemed company. Why, I'm practically an expert. They've tentacles, you know. Quite shocking. The druid Halson had some kind of mind flayer specimen in a jar in his quarters. A replica, no doubt, but truly fascinating to see up close.
Up close?
Here, on the Sword Coast. Impossible. That can't be. You're mad. But, tell me, have you noticed any residual psionic malaise since the alleged encounter? Curious. Illithids, their technical name, form a hive mind. One shouldn't be able to hear their dark whispers unless... That's quite impossible. You'd have undergone ceramorphosis by now.
People can go kick rocks, like real people? What do people do?
I can't attest to the specifics, but I do know that not long after insertion, the host, that's you, turns into a mind flayer. As there's not a tentacle on your head, I can only assume you haven't been infected. If what you say were true, you'd be a... You? Infected, isn't it? Perhaps that's for the best. I'd be irresponsible not to debunk such a strange claim.
I'm at my wit's end too, with certain people.
If I just peer in your eye, I could quickly... Oh, my dear sweet gods! I mean, yes.
I mean, you
I
could
suppose
steal...
I can. I'll need to research the particulars, however. Give me a bit of time, and I'll have this little issue sorted.
Oh, I got an outfit from him. Not his outfit, but an outfit. It's good for a bard, but I don't really have a bard. This one I stole off of Minthara after I murdered her, which I probably shouldn't have done, but...
My condition likes being ignored as little as I do. I must consume another artifact. And soon.
Motherfucker.
Perhaps I'm not conveying the urgency of the situation. It's incredibly, world-shatteringly important you give me a suitable artifact. Please.
I will in a second, bro. Just let me check my stuff.
Of course. I would hate for you to...
Fuck this man doing? Okay, hold on. This one you can have.
What's on your mind? Apart from... That is most gratifying to hear. May I? Thank you.
It's so fucking dramatic. Like, please.
Good gods. It hardly has any effect. Oh, Mistra, have mercy on us all. Listen, I need to speak to you, to all of you. It would be unconscionable of me to remain
To
silent.
all of us! Man, it's so dramatic. I need to speak to all of you. This better be good. We wasted a small fortune on you. Anyway, this is my future husband, so go ahead.
I might just be about to remedy that. You have to know who I was. You have to know who I really am.
Bro, it's been 5 minutes of the
What I
game,
am
okay.
is a walking shadow of the promise I once held. I'm what one might call a wizard prodigy. Who from an early age could not only control the weave, but compose it. Much like a musician or a poet. Such was my skill that it earned me the attention of the mother of magic herself. The Lady of Mysteries. The goddess Mistra. She revealed herself to me and she became my teacher. In time, she became my muse. And later, even my lover.
Not your lover! Please! You're telling me you made love to a goddess? Okay.
Oh, yes. We enjoyed each other's company. Body, mind, and soul. But even so, I desired more.
Yo, we fucked
You see,
Mother
no matter
Earth,
how
bro.
powerful a wizard we mortals can become,
Oh,
we never
this is
scratch
the one
more
I
than the
picked.
surface of
Anyway,
the
I'm
weave.
changing my mind. I'm going for
Mistra
Asterion.
keeps us in check.
Changing my mind.
There are boundaries
He's got
she
baggage.
doesn't let us cross.
He's crazy.
Yet, every time I was with her, I stood on the precipice, gazing into the
Man, out here
wonders that lay
fucking
beyond.
goddesses.
I sought to cross her boundaries.
You thought you knew better than Mistra? You're more a fool than I thought. Wow. That's really okay.
I tried to convince her. I pouted. I pleaded. Swore my ambition was only to serve her better. She only smiled and told me to be contented. But inconceivable as it seems to me now, I shared a bed with a goddess, and yet I wasn't satisfied. So I sought to prove myself worthy to her instead.
God,
Come now to the crux of my folly. Shall I share the story behind it, or would you rather
So
head
what you're
straight
telling
to its
me
sordid
is
finale?
a goddess wasn't good enough for you. How am I gonna fall into that? The goddess wasn't enough for him. This man has bag. Oh, this is a red flag. I need to go over to maybe someone else in my camp. Oh my god. I was like, this guy seems like, you know, nice. Like, he seems like a nice little fella. Oh my god, he fucked a goddess. I'm intrigued. Tell me all.
Very well. Here goes. Once upon a very long time ago, a mighty lord lived in a tower. A flying tower, to be precise. I'll save his history for another time, but the gist of it is that he sought to usurp the goddess of magic so that he could become a god himself. And he almost managed, but not quite. And his entire empire, Netheril, came crashing down around him as he turned to stone. The magic that was unleashed that day was phenomenal. Roiling like the prime chaos that outdates creation.
He's so fucking
Even
dramatic.
the weave itself could not withstand the onslaught. It fractured, then shattered, and all magic was lost to the mortal realms until the day Mistra returned. She restored the weave,
My character's
reuniting
like-
all its scattered shards. Or so I thought. Until, in the course of my studies, I learned of a book. A Netherese tome in which a piece of the fractured weave had been sealed beyond her reach. What if, I thought, what if, after all this time, I could return this lost part of herself to the goddess?
I guess you ruled out flowers and chocolates altogether.
You know me. My gestures can never be grand enough. I was certain that this deed of raw power, draped in romance, would convince Mistra to take me by the hand and welcome me into her hitherto forbidden domains.
Like, you didn't
I
do it
was
because you loved
mistaken.
her. You did it so you fucked the
obtained the
goddess so you
fabled
could
book
have more magic.
and took it into my study. As for what happened next, here. Place your hand over my heart. Let me show you.
Oh. There's blood on her
You
gloves!
feel the tadpole quiver as you realize Gale is letting you in. Into the dark. You see through Gale's eyes, staring down the corridors of a dread memory. A book, bound, and suddenly opened.
Let's wait some magic.
Inside there are no pages, only a swirling mass of blackest weave that pounces. Its teeth, its claws, it's unstoppable as it digs through and becomes part of you.
Oh, that's why he needs
Gods,
to.
is it ever hungry?
That's why he has to absorb in things. You take your hand away. That's why. Show me this. Oh, there's tons of it. None of these are nice. I think I'll just ask him how he's alive.
Thankfully, the moment I absorbed the fragment wasn't enough to kill me outright. It was only the beginning.
God, he's so mean.
This Netherese blight, this orb, for lack of a better word, is balled up inside my chest.
Well, that's your fault,
needs
bro,
to be
for being
fed.
an asshole. Like,
As long as I absorb traces of the weave from potent enough sources, it remains quiet. Were it ever to fully destabilize, however, I will erupt.
Erupt.
I don't know the exact magnitude of the eruption, but given my studies of Netherese magic, I'd say even a fragment as small as the one I carry It'd level a city the size of Waterdeep.
Oh. The goddess is like, fuck you, bro. Is there nothing we can do? I thought we were growing closer, gal. You should have told me right away. Unbelievable. Did you ever think what would happen if that tadpole got the better of you? By rights, I should kill you. I mean, I guess I'm gonna pick the nice one. Because in this one, I thought it was the right answer. I thought we were growing closer. You should have told me right away. But I feel like that's a little accusing. Like, I guess you're not entitled to that information right away.
We might chance upon a king's collection of magical artifacts around the corner. We might cross paths with a miracle round the bend. Then again, we might not. All of this. It must feel like a betrayal. Say the word, and we'll part ways.
You can stay for now. This is goodbye, Gale. That's wild. I care too much about you to abandon you now, Gal. We travel on together.
That is a great relief. Oh, a great relief indeed. You truly are a soul that steals my own. From all my new rallied heart, I thank you.
We might go fuck.
You all.
We might go fuck Asterion instead.
I understand if you stand against me. I'm humbled if you stand with me. Either way, I will do my best
I don't know, like
not to let you down.
Hear me out.
I stand at a precipice, but if you do not give up hope, neither shall I. I'll fight. I'll resist as long as I can. Now, even I am tired of the sound of my own voice. Let us venture forth.
Oh, hear me out. Like, the goddess was not good enough for him. What the fuck, like, would my character be good enough for him? I'm not living delusional IRL and delusional in the game. Okay, we make better decisions than that. Come on. Also, why do I need 32 of these? I don't think I do. Guys, your ex is literally a goddess. Like, I don't understand. All of that being said, what was I gonna do? I was looking for something. Like, I don't think I need 24 of these. I don't know why the fuck I have 24 of them. Okay.
I thank you for the invitation to your camp. Perfect for thinking. And I've been doing just that. It's about Wulbrin. We know he's been taken to Moonrise Towers, and we know I'm going to save him.
Yeah.
The problem is this. A preponderance of evidence that I am a terrible adventurer.
You are indeed
I'm not sure I should trust Wulbrin's fate to, well, me. You've done so much already. I'm hesitant to prevail upon you again. But I can't risk recapture. I barely escaped last time.
Yeah, you barely did.
You'd do it then. You'd look for
I'll
him.
look for your stupid friend.
That's very decent of you. Thank you. There's something else you should know. Something I can no longer ignore. Rune powder. Do you know what it is?
I guess, yeah.
Until very recently, I thought rune powder was a myth. A substance so powerful it could fell a city. A nation? The Iron Hand gnomes have proven the impossible. Rune powder is real, and they have it in their possession. Destruction. The only thing it's good for. But destruction of what? Well, I'm hoping Wulbren will be able to tell us. I shouldn't have let him drift away. Shouldn't have let that lot get their claws into him. Now more than ever, I need to find him. We need to find him. He's the only one I might be able to speak to sensibly.
Okay. I want to see how much... or what perks my armor has.
I'd kiss you, but neither of us deserve that. Thank you. Like what? Alchemist, tinkerer, adventurer, curmudgeon. I wear many hats, most with great enthusiasm. Thank you for noticing.
You're welcome.
Barkus Root is my name. Baldur's Gate is my home. Back in the city, I offered my expertise to the highest bidder. I was quite popular, too. I'm not picky about my customers.
There's a guy on TikTok who made a song saying, like, fuck this guy, and it was so funny.
I suppose I'd be very, very sad.
I can't move.
Then, after a while, I'd find whoever killed him and put a smoke powder bomb in their trousers.
Okay, can I buy things from you? Or, like, you're just standing here for no reason?
Thank you for agreeing to find...
None of you fucks can, like, buy things?
Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make my... Not yet, I'm afraid.
Like, I need, like, a thing in camp where I could sell shit, bro. Like, literally. Okay, where's the treasure chest? Take 1 less bludgeoning damage, or +1 bonus to sell chest. I mean, I'll just keep that one for now. Got any gossip for me, bro?
To think, Gales had this devastating war within himself the entire time, and only just mentioned it. Who'd keep a secret like that from his friends? You can't trust anyone these days.
You can't. You really can't. I love when they talk shit about each other.
Speak.
No drama for you. Actually...
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Oh, darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something... I guess I'll spend my... It sounds...
Should I take Asterion or Gale with me? He's strong, but... I want to take Gale for story
Tell me,
purposes.
what can I do for you? Ah, yes. Karsus. Karsus was perhaps the most powerful wizard that ever lived. The child who would be a god, the elves called him. And he tried. With a spell of his own devising, he endeavored to usurp in one fell swoop the power of the goddess of magic. Mistral, she was called then. Imagine what it must have felt like to be a god, to know yourself, to be untouchable, to be mistaken. As Karsus aimed his spell at her, she began to unravel, and with her, the entire weave. Too late did he realize what he had unleashed. It would have been the end of everything had not Mistral sacrificed herself. The goddess of magic is all magic. By dying, the entire weave was lost, and the spell that challenged a god failed. It was the end of Mistral, the end of Karsus, and the end of an entire civilization. As the child who would be a god was turned to stone, his empire came crashing down around him. The floating cities of Netheril were no more. An event that came to be known as Karsus's folly. For a spell, Mistral was reborn as Mistra. Now, so many centuries later, I try to follow in the footsteps of Karsus. Not to destroy Mistra, but to prove my... Tried to control only a fraction of the magic that was unleashed that fateful day.
He'll never love me.
I merely sought to return one tiny... Gale's folly, one might call it. History. Repetition. It's the way things... If it should ever come to that, if I ever know I am no longer able to stop it, I will do anything. I will find the remotest place on the surface of Faerun, or perhaps far below in the depths of the Underdark. I will await that death, alone. I promise I will not betray your trust. You kept me by your side despite the menace that I am. If worst comes to worst, I will be long gone before the curtain falls.
I was gonna take him with me, but I feel like I'm mad at him. Because he's gonna love his goddess girlfriend more than me.
Well, hello. What can I do for you? Darling, lead on.
You can come back. Alright, who else do I need to talk to?
Soldier. Let's hope Damon is as good as he seems. Once my engine's handled, I can focus on more important matters. Tadpoles, cults, frosty pints. You really did it, huh? Not worried about adding more illithid into the mix?
No, sir.
Well, what can I say? You look fine, smell fine, seem fine. And yet, you're more mind flayer than ever. Hope you don't expect me to follow your lead in this. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. Do they? I'm not sure either of us can say one way or the other. We don't know what the costs might be just yet. Ugh! How do you do that? Always making sense when I least want you to.
Yo, relax.
Fine. I'll keep an open mind, all right? Now, are we done here?
We must be. Okay. Where's Will? And then I think, like, I don't give a fuck about Shadowheart, to be honest. He's out here
well
drinking.
met.
Alright, I mean, I think Shadowheart's up the hill. Like, she's not like to be near ever again.
don't think there'll be any more trouble between Lae'zel and I, if you were wondering. We can all sleep easier now. Well, apart from all the rest.
You have an interesting definition of friendly, but yes.
Alright, now we rest. Oh, I've seen this cutscene before.
Hell's fire. She's coming.
Will, you've been naughty. And you know what happens when you're naughty.
Gods damn it. Anyone but her.
Well, are you a luscious thing? Absolutely not. This one in the 9 hells are you?
Will, you absolute stinker. You kept me a secret? Time to let the Hellcat out of the bag. Call me Mizora. I'm Will's patron, the fount of his power. My pet's been unruly, and his leash needs a yank.
Okay.
We had a deal, Will. But Karlak's still breathing.
I've taken more pleasant shits than you, Mizora. And at least those can be buried after.
That's no kind of talk for a lady. By the way, Karlak, Zariel sends her regards.
You told me! Devils only! She's a tiefling, not a monster!
How precious. The little pupster's found his bark.
Clause G, Section 9. Target shall be limited to the infernal, the demonic, the heartless, and the soulless.
Karlak meets the criteria by virtue of having no heart.
We kill Karlak, now will that get rid of you?
Don't you worry. That ship has long sailed the Styx. But a defiant pup must still pay his price. To wit.
Will burns in the fires of Avernus. The lightning storms of Dis strike his flesh. His soul passes through each layer of the hells, gaining their essence and their torment.
That's better.
What the hells have you done?
A promise broken, a price paid.
Now he's a devil.
You know the terms.
Get used to the new form, pet.
There's no going back. Some magic even I can't undo.
Never make a deal with the devil.
Now, let's see how the frontiers fare without their precious blade. Karlak, keep an eye on him, would you? I'll be keeping mine on you. Oh, and Will, don't forget, our pact still stands. Ta-ta.
A fate worse than death. That's crazy. Okay.
I'll be honest, soldier. I'm reeling. Will hardly knows me, but he chose my life over his. Been a long time since someone stuck their neck out for me like that.
Ah, Will's a good boy.
You can say that again. When he was chasing me through Avernus, I thought he was just another sad merc. How wrong I was. soldier. We were both part of Zariel's inner circle. Her by choice, me by force. In the grand scheme of things, I'm inconsequential to Zariel. Sure, I've got the engine, but I wasn't even her strongest fighter. But she favored me like a child favors a captive pet. Mizora envied the attention, I suppose. I'm sure when Zariel gave her the order to hunt me down, Mizora was delighted.
Weird.
I don't know. You'd think she'd have more important things to do. Devils and their pride. No kidding. The fighting, the chaos, the betrayal. It had the makings of a good stage show, but I did not want to be one of the players.
She's so good, I'm not leaving her in camp. This girl can hit. Oh man, she's great. You got something to say?
So, Will did the right thing, and it earned him a set of horns. Let that be a lesson to us all.
Okay, buddy.
God's damn her, straight back to the hells. Just look at me. I did what was right, and Mizora made me pay for it. I'd be hunting devils and demons, she said. Traitors and hypocrites, heartless evils of all sorts, but not Zariel's victims. Not innocent tieflings.
You warned me about Raphael, but I packed it to Mizora? What a fraud. That's not nice. What did you expect? She's a devil. Hardly the paragon of
All these
honesty.
years. You'd think it's a lesson I'd have well learned. It's Mizora who grants me the power to conjure armor and cast eldritch blasts. Before I was infected, I could even call hell beasts and summon festering clouds. But I promise you, every thrust of my blade and every flame I sparked was for the good of the coast. I can't utter the terms or circumstances of the pact. I can tell you most all else, but I'll say this. The moment I pacted myself to Mizora, I have not regretted for a heartbeat. It was my proudest deed. It was worth the sacrifice. All I can give you on that is my solemn word.
Okay.
Well met. A possibility that's kept me awake countless nights. But I don't have a clue where to start, other than play her games and play by the rules. That's the only language devils listen to. We can have all for it, but it won't so much as chip one of her nailed claws. She'll escape to the hells, and if we succeeded, my contract is very clear. I can bring Mizora. The only way out is if I can out-bargain her. We're standing here with nothing but the clothes on our backs and the worms in our heads.
We can beat her if we put our worms
We can.
together.
I'm sure of it. How glad I am that you see me as more than my patron's pet.
Yeah. Good guy, Will. Okay. Now, you fuckers, we're going back to bed.
Ah, my good fellow. Quite the cozy setup you have here. I'll just make myself comfortable. Thank you.
Oh? All I have to do is sleep on it.
My research turned up a rather brilliant technique that seems quite actionable. It's not too deep. Just behind the orbital socket. I could attempt an extraction. I've a needle in my tunic, after all. You won't find a more learned opinion on this matter, I assure you. You only have a matter of days to live.
Relax, buddy. Look, the dog is here! The dog's here!
You spot a name on the dog's collar. Scratch.
Amicus animalis.
Hope you're keeping well, friend. Master. Friend. I stayed with him until I knew he was gone. I'll never forget him. But I'm glad to have met you.
Yeah. Okay. The whole game. Oh, so what I'm gonna do is save the game, and then I'm gonna end it. And then we'll finish this again tomorrow. Thinking. My save. 18 hours in. Alright, my friends. Thanks for watching. And there's probably only one of you in here. Oh, I only have one viewer. Woohoo. We're in a raid, you know, with my one viewer, which is probably literally his. So, thanks for watching. I'll keep you guys posted on, you know, all my stuff in Discord. Bye.